Time apart is always the greatest challenge for soldiers and their families. Each passing day is filled with longing, hope, and the belief that one day, they will return and hold their loved ones tightly once again. These are the videos that will let you experience the moments you don't want to miss. Subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to like this one if you enjoyed it. Hugs always carry so many emotions: happiness, longing, and overwhelming joy after months of separation. No words are needed, just a hug is enough for a father and child to fully feel the love and longing they have held on to for so long. The soldier surprised his daughter by coming home early for Christmas. Their eyes met, and the little girl dashed toward her father, throwing herself into his embrace. The brave soldier has completed his mission and returned home on leave. He surprised his son at school, creating a moment they will never forget. In that moment, time seemed to freeze, leaving only love and pure happiness. The little girl choked up in her father's warm embrace after 6 months of separation. Surprise turned into overwhelming joy as the whole family ran to embrace him tightly. The little boy was overwhelmed with emotions and ran straight to his father as his friends erupted in applause. One hug was all it took to erase the months of waiting and longing. They hadn't seen each other for 6 months, making that moment even more amazing. Tiny hands gripped tightly onto his, afraid that letting go would mean losing him again. The mother smiled, holding her child close, wishing this moment could last forever. In his mother's embrace, the soldier knew that, in the end, nothing could ever replace family. Nothing in the world could compare to the happiness of a child reunited with their mother. After months of longing, his father was finally home, not through a screen, but right in front of him. A day to remember, a day when her mother was no longer a distant voice, but a warm embrace. The classroom erupted in applause as everyone witnessed the emotional reunion. The boy's smile shone as brightly as the morning sun as his mother held him close. The soldier hugged his child tightly, cherishing the warmth he had longed for. Tears fell onto the father's uniform, but this time, they were tears of joy. After all these months apart, he could finally hear his mother's soothing voice again. The moment she recognized her brother, she ran to him and hugged him tightly, making up for all the days they had been apart. The soldier knelt down, arms open wide, waiting for the happiest moment of his life. Happiness isn't found in riches, but in the moments we hold our loved ones close. The child nestled into his father's chest, feeling the warmth he had only dreamed of for months. The mother smiled, holding her child close, wishing this moment could last forever. This moment would forever be etched into their hearts, a memory that would never fade. The most beautiful thing in life is reuniting in a warm embrace after a long separation. A hug may not last forever, but its warmth lingers for a lifetime. No words are needed when a hug speaks volumes. As father and child embraced, the entire room seemed to glow with warmth and love. The classroom went silent for a moment, then erupted in applause as they witnessed the heartfelt reunion. A bigger surprise than any lesson today: Daddy is back. A hug is the simplest way to say, I miss you so much. In the chaos of life, a hug can be the most peaceful refuge. A tight hug, a beaming smile, father and child, finally reunited. One hug was all it took to make up for months of longing. When love is true, a hug contains the whole universe. The most unforgettable moments in life often begin froze, then ran into his arms, sobbing. One tight hug said more than 1,000 words, as if never wanting to let go. No matter how old we get, we are always children in our parents' eyes when we return home. The first moment of seeing a loved one again after so long is beyond words. One reunion moment can heal months of longing. One moment, the boy was writing in his notebook, the next, he was wrapped in his father's arms. In the quiet of the classroom, a reunion transformed the day into an unforgettable memory. At that instant, the world seemed to shrink down to just the two of them. No more distance, no more time apart, just two hearts beating as one. Laughter mixed with tears, making this moment truly unforgettable. The soldier wiped away his child's tears, but his own emotions were hard to contain. The soldier opened his arms wide, waiting for his child to rush into them. And then, the classroom filled with warmth and joy, because nothing is more beautiful than family love. The safest place in the world is within the arms of those who love you. As she reached the finish line, her father stood waiting with his arms wide open, and she immediately ran into his embrace. In the arms of love, all worries fade away. No words can truly capture the warmth of a heartfelt hug. The soldier gazed at his child, eyes filled with love and gratitude for his family's patience and support. This reunion would be forever etched in their hearts, never to be forgotten. The cheers of classmates made the moment even more special. Tears rolled down the child's cheeks, but they were the happiest tears she had ever cried. And in that embrace, she knew, all the waiting had been worth it. The boy hugged his father tightly, trying to absorb every bit of warmth he had missed. After all these months apart, he could finally hear his mother's soothing voice again. The entire classroom seemed to light up as they watched this emotional reunion unfold. The teacher smiled warmly, watching the emotional moment unfold before her eyes. Tears streamed down the boy's face, but this time, they were tears of joy. Nothing can replace the moment a child embraces their parents. The entire classroom fell silent, then erupted with cheers as they watched the emotional reunion. No more short video calls, now I can hug you whenever I want. A phone call eases the longing, but a hug brings true peace. Family is the only place where, no matter how long you've been away, you're always welcomed with open arms. The moment the door opens and a loved one appears is a memory to cherish forever. Life may be full of challenges, but family will always be the strongest anchor. Nothing compares to the feeling of returning to where you truly belong, beside the ones who love you. Reunion moments are always filled with emotions, tears, smiles, and tight embraces after long days apart. No matter the hardships they've endured, the moment of returning home to family is the greatest reward. Because in the end, nothing can replace the love, warmth, and bond of family and loved ones. Thank you to all the soldiers for your sacrifice and dedication. Welcome home.